That's me. I'm intelligent, I'm attractive, I'm sexy, I'm confident, I'm well-connected. People like me. Nobody knows how often I wish I was dead.
Oh. That was a teaser for Get Out Alive, the autobiographical musical created by Chicago native and artist Nikki Lynette.
The show is raising awareness for mental health issues, and joining us now to discuss is creator Nikki Lynette. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
And taking kind of a note from what I saw on your website and about the show, it's probably the most fun anyone will ever have talking about suicide and mental health.
It really is. We wanted to create an environment where people could not only deal with these issues, but actually celebrate their lives, celebrate what it looks like to go through those issues and come out on the other side of it. I'm a suicide survivor. I didn't know that I could live to even be here talking to you amazing ladies. And if I can do this, and I believe anyone can.
Okay, it's autobiographical, so you're telling your story throughout this play, using your music, using your talent. How did it come together for you?
My mentor, Ira Antelis, encouraged me to write a play about my experiences because I had already been a vocal mental health advocate on sites like Afropunk and All Hip Hop. And he was just encouraging me to write so I could be doing something positive with my life, something that keeps me motivated. And what came out of it is this play. It made me the first Black woman to have my work developed by American Music Theater Project. I'm now the only play from Chicago that got selected for NAMT in New York this fall. So many amazing things have happened just from this experience of me writing about my suicide recovery.
What helped you? I know that the musical, and writing of that was very therapeutic for you, but what was your turning point when you realized that I belong here? I belong on this earth?
When I first started talking about mental health online, I'm an artist, so I can get away with it, and that's a privilege. There are women who are single mothers who can't talk about this because they're scared they might lose their children, or kids who are students who can't talk about it because they're scared they'll lose opportunities. It shouldn't be that way. And so when I realized that I had a unique opportunity to talk about this stuff, I was literally in a psych ward with other women who told me that they felt unheard. And so I realized, okay, this is something I can do with my platform that can actually make a difference.
Are you okay about talking about what led you to have those suicidal thoughts?
There were some things in my childhood that went unresolved because traditionally in African American households, we don't really talk through trauma.
Oh, no.
We don't deal with mental health in that way. And
think about it.
When some stuff happened in my adult life, a terrible relationship triggered me and brought up all of those issues, I had no resources to know what to do with it. And so I struggled. And that's why I talk about mental health. I advocate for therapy so that other people don't have to struggle like that. They don't have to. If we can get rid of the stigma, we remove barriers to care.
And it's so great that someone like you is the one who's speaking out and putting this out there for an attainable way, because you're on the outside, you're gorgeous, and you're this talented artist, and people would think you must have the most perfect life, right? And nobody's life is perfect.
No, I actually still live with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm still in therapy. I'm no longer on medication, but I go to my therapist pretty frequently, and I live a lifestyle that is about my mental wellness, and there's nothing wrong with that. There are more people with mental health issues than there are who have asthma and diabetes combined.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, but this is the one issue where we have stigma. No, it's not okay. We can fix that.
All right, and so this play is one of those ways that we can start talking about it so we can get to the place where we can start fixing it. Tell us about what we can expect when you come to the play as an audience member.
When you come see Get Out Alive, you walk into this amazing environment that has been designed by the amazing Eleanor Kahn with beautiful costumes by the amazing Anna Wooden. You see these amazing cast members, people talking about mental health. You hear real stories. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna catch an attitude. All of the feels, but you will leave feeling seen.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted. And that's just the feedback that people have been telling me.
With some great music and all of that too.
I mean, yeah, the music's pretty great too.
All right, Get Out Alive. It runs from now until August 6th. So make sure you get out and see it. It's over at the Den Theater. There's the information, social media handles, as well as the website. Nikki, thank you, and good luck
in New York.
Exactly.
Thanks so much,
Maybe seeing this on Broadway.
And when it is, you're invited.
Thank you.
Thank you.